Alright guys and girls, so welcome back to another quick video. I'm gonna be doing this quick video on Grid, and it's the 24th of February, 1:19 in the morning, and this two games here, Grid 1 and 2. Now Grid 2 says it's unplayable on the Steam Deck, so this is the Steam Deck OLED, and it says it's unsupported, so it's not supported. Now I don't know why it's not supported, because when I tried it, it works fine. So if I go to Grid 1, it's playable because it's got the yellow symbol there, the yellow symbol just under here. And if I go to Grid 2, you've got a little circle with like a little line for it. Means it's unplayable, unsupported, so it means the game won't work. Now I'm going to be testing out various different games on here and to show you that they're playing. So I'm using the Xbox controller. I'm not using this at the moment with the things, but I'll do some testing on that as well. Actually, we could do some testing with that in a minute actually. So we just loaded up Grid 1. Alright, so we're going to load this one up. I'll put this at 1200 by 800. And if we go from here. Alright, just checking for additional things. This is on Steam. So I've had this game for a while, and obviously it's not HDR or anything, but it should still make the screen look good with the darker stuff on the top and the bottom there, and just any like dark areas, the OLED just pops up. So what we do Grid World. Just going to test this one out a minute. Biggest drift 0 points. So we're going to see if this works a minute. Then we're just going to wait for a minute. So cool, I've just got to wait till this does a minute. So what I'm going to do is first of all is test it out on the controller. On this control thing. As you can see, the red actually comes out really good. So we've got this. We're using the controller just here. Oh, so I'm not going to just testing this out. It seems to work all right on the controller, and that seems good. So we're just doing that a minute, and here. So I'm terrible at driving, but we're just testing out a few things on it. So I'm going to pause that a second so I can use the controller. See if this works on the other. Sometimes I have to adjust the things. It might not actually work for the touchpads, or it might be sometimes. Controller, Steam Deck controller, load. Right, there we go. Get back. And apply. So if this works. I don't think that I might have to set this up actually for the controller, but for some reason the control pad seems to work fine with it, but it's sort of like a test and error trial thing on it. So some of the games might work for the controller and some might not, so it all depends. I mean, it's still supported, and this is playable, and I think this game's meant to be played with the Xbox controller, maybe even with the PlayStation. I will do some more testing on it. But for Grid number 1, seems to be working fine. 60 FPS. For some reason, it hasn't reached 90 hertz on it. This is a 90 hertz screen, so I don't know if it's because maybe it's locked at 60 FPS, even though I've gone to the settings and like actually if I go to hang on, so if I go to the screen, right, hang on. I'm going to go to the home a second and go there, go to properties, compatibility, force experimental. Sometimes it can work a lot better on the experimental Proton. I'm sure that nothing at the moment on the. Obviously you can change it through, but I've got it on at 90 Hertz. But grid 1 seems to be fine on that, as you can see. Clearly you can race games, 60 FPS solid at 1200 by 800 or 1280 by 800. Actually, if I go to advanced, that's the steering. So you can change the screen setup. Race. Actually, let me quit to garage a minute. I'll show you the settings we've got it on, guys and girls. Right, so I'll go to options, go to graphics settings, 1280 by 800, refresh rate at 90, XAMSAA, and for some reason it's not pushing out to 90 Hertz for some reason. So it might be just maybe part of the game itself. So this one seems to be fine. So we're going to quit this one a minute, and I'll show you the unsupported version of that. So you guys and girls can see what this game can actually handle and what it doesn't handle. So here's grid 2, 71 minutes, that's all I played on it. I've had this for a while. So this one's basically the game will optimize for the right settings and what it's actually in. Right, there we go. Codemaster Software Company, grid 2. So, and also the screen's really good on this actually, it was worth getting. So we're going to quickly show you on this. I've got 2 minutes, so I'm trying to show you. Right. Okay, let's do the career mode. World Series. And this is locked at 60 FPS as well, but it goes up and down, it fluctuates. And this is the one it's unsupported. So when it says it's not supported, it might be something to do with the graphic settings. Or the fact that basically the thing's not working properly as it should be. Maybe it could be something to do with the text, or sometimes the game won't play at all and stuff, depending on it. But I'm going to be showing you guys and girls right through this entire thing here. And look at that, that looks beautiful. Actually looks beautiful, look at that, the whole like the color dynamic. Then it's hard to tell on the video, guys and girls, because of me doing the video here, but yeah, you'll definitely like what I'm sort of going to be doing as a series. But I'm recording this in 4K HDR 10 plus 10-bit, so you should be like, should like this at 60 4K 60. And as you can see, no lag on it at all. Works great with the controller. There we go. So we're moving this. Just there we go. And yeah, it looks really good. I mean, I like this sort of small screen. To be honest, this is what's making me go off like gaming consoles like the Xbox or the PlayStation 5. Is the fact that I could take this with me, I could charge this up, and I can play on the go and stuff, and take this with me. And what they need to do is make more powerful ones, like the PlayStation 5 Pro or something version of this, but in handheld. So I can put it into the docking station, and then the docking station boosts it, so that way you can get 124K, and they should do like an Xbox version handheld, so I can take it out and about wirelessly and play all the offline games, and then come back, and then all my achievements will still be there, but like over the internet when it all up to date it and stuff. But I don't think they will do that kind of stuff, but you never know. But as you guys and girls can see, it works really well in HDR, because I'm recording this in HDR 10 plus. So you can see like really good picture on it. You can see what I'm actually seeing with it, but to get a really good reference, you would have to just buy the thing yourself, and then just like this. This kind of reminds me of, you know, the Wii U back in the days and stuff. And I know, as much as a big fail the Wii U was, right, I'd say it was one of my favourite consoles, because you could just play the game on the handheld. And then we've got the Switch 2 and stuff coming out, or the Switch Pro 2. So I don't know if they're going to do a Switch 2 Pro or just a Switch Pro from Switch 1. But I could not wait for that. And hopefully they make it OLED, because even though OLED is expensive, and this costs 569 quid for this, and it's not cheap, but it's a console nonetheless, and it works really good. Like, I can play this. Obviously they need some tweaking with it, like you can't really, if they can do it so that we can play PC games on it. I know we've got like obviously the Steam library, but they need to open it up to more options so we can play other games besides Steam games, maybe like Ubisoft games, or like compatible Ubisoft games, and compatible other games, some EA and stuff, EA Play, and then just download them. Even Microsoft games, they should open it up to all of it. And I'll tell you what, they've got so many options on the table. But what they need to do is a Steam Deck 2, make it more powerful, so you can have 4K, 120. And I'm just going to keep doing these videos just to show what games play on it. And I'm going to be doing shit tons of videos like this. But as you can see, it works fine. It says unsupported, but like, it works. I mean, I can't say it's like unsupported. Unsupported means it won't work or don't work. This actually works. This is supported. I'm going to do that 2K23. I'll try 2K23, and I'll try WWE 2K24, and I'll install those, and I'll do some reviews on that and 2K20 and see if those games work. And also I'm going to be doing some on the Quarry and some other games as well. But if you guys and girls enjoy this episode, do leave a like, favourite, share, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys and girls on the next episode.